Boss Cowboy Sports, where your voice matters.
Yeah, moving too bossy, we don't tread softly, but not flossy, the streets that taught me, moving too bossy, we don't tread softly, but not flossy, the streets that taught me, I'm just trying to get my nigga paid. We came from Section 8, and I knew I was at since the second grade. Man, I swear my time is coming, cause I'm never late. Came from broken homes and broken dreams to getting paid.
Boss Cowboys.
Your voice matters.
Yup. And it's the one I want to definitely talk about. Very necessary. It's one of my slept on it. I've been sleeping on this one for a little while. Micah Parsons, the most selfish. But I already told y'all that this is not going to be what y'all think it is. You know, everybody talking about what Jesse Holly said. But I'm going to talk about it a little bit, but I'm going to go into something that, to me, is the bigger thing that's going on. That's very important. And I think he kind of opened up the door for us to have this conversation. So again, y'all sit back. This gonna be one of those ones where we go get into the measured Kool-Aid and break this all down. And it's very important. It's a necessary conversation if you still in the quest trying to win it all. You gotta be able to have these talks. So let's get it. Boss Cowboy Sports, where your voice matters.
Boss Cowboy Sports, where your voice matters.
New watch, no diamonds, no watch, good timing, yeah. New watch, no diamonds, no watch, good timing, yeah. Need no middleman, I'm the man to man, send it in. I like what I like, me, I know my rights, it's sipping in. I like having fun, I do what I want, it's what it is. For my son and son, for my daughters, yeah, it's for my twin. I work through the night, I do what I like, get a check, I go for the ride. I've been down the ride for the win, still move on the hush, never run for none. I face my fears, I just drop for none, month to month, still from year to year. New watch, no diamonds, no watch, good timing, yeah. New watch, no diamonds, no watch, good timing, yeah. I'm sporty and rich, I'm sporty and rich, I'm sporty and rich. Do it again, again, again. I'm sporty and rich, I'm sporty and rich, I'm sporty and rich. Do it again, again, again. Get some checks, I invest, and I spend a check. Spend a check, get it back, then I take a rest. Only race is the human, I take care of my skin. I was doing this as a rookie, now I'm up to vet. Set the trend, set the pace of play. I don't trip, but if I fall, bet I make a way. I take trips in the fall, watch the leaves change. I like to treat every day like it's my D-Day. New watch, no diamonds, no watch, good timing, yeah. New watch, no diamonds, no watch, good timing, yeah. I'm sporty and rich, I'm sporty and rich, I'm sporty and rich. Do it again, again, again. I'm sporty and rich, I'm sporty and rich, I'm sporty and rich. Do it again, again, again.
Welcome to Boss Cowboy Sports, where your voice matters.
Do it again, again, again.
All the executives come in, have a seat.
Do it again, again, again.
All right, let's go. Yeah, so this is a very important show because this is one of those culture shows. It's a necessary thing that we must discuss, in my opinion, if you're serious. And I'm going to be honest. Some things I get tired of talking about after it's too late. Because obviously it's a lot of people angry, right? It's a lot of people angry right now. Still angry, has still not gotten over the loss to Green Bay. Oh, real quick, Rhonda, appreciate it. Rhonda said something so nice. I appreciate this. I like when y'all say stuff like this. She said, "Boss, I appreciate the graphics and work on your channel." Yeah, absolutely. I appreciate you liking it. You know, we put in a lot of work over here to try to improve all the time. But this is the show I really need people to pay attention to. What's up, Main Purpose? It's always good to see you, big dog. I see you change your profile. Yeah, but this is the show to pay attention to, because this is the thing. I want, like Rhonda said, I want people to listen on this one, because I honestly get tired of talking about things or hearing the frustration after it's too late. It's about raising the concerns while we can do something about it, not after we got spanked. So we keep hearing, you know, culture. Also, everybody having this conversation now about culture after Green Bay. But when you try to talk about culture things before, you kind of by yourself. You know, when you start talking about bastards versus sons, it's like a lot of people don't want to get into the weeds of the politics. It's just safer to just hope and ride good teams than to get serious about the details. Because it's, to me, about the details. It's about, when you're trying to win a championship, it's about focusing on that 10% that can prevent you from winning it all. But a lot of people, they want to just be like, man, come on, forget that, boss. Culture smocher, bastards versus sons. Favoritism, contract, games being played. They go get over it, boss. They professionals. We 12-5. Shut up. So I do want to remind you that I'm gonna say this all the time. You gotta remember, and I'm gonna say this, I know I have earned the right to warn. I'm gonna keep saying that. I have earned the right to warn. Because remember, when I was doing a whole bunch of shows saying Mike McCarthy was at odds with Kellen Moore, I was treated like that was a conspiracy theory, when all I was doing was using my common sense. That's all I was doing. It wasn't nothing Nostradamus or prophetic about being able to see the rift between the head coach and the OC. But it wasn't too many people really sounding the alarm when it was honestly obvious. Like, we hinted around it. But who was gonna sound the alarm and put it out there that, hey, who are the people that's gonna talk about those things that's in the way? Like, for real. Like, not when you're mad, when everything seems good. Like, who gonna say, wait, why Fowler not getting more reps? You know, who go like, oh man, our pass rush good. No. We gotta talk about that, bro. Like, what's going on with this? So I'm saying, I was the one calling out and saying early that was a rift between Mike McCarthy and Kellen Moore when nobody else was really saying it. It was some people that was talking about it, but not like me, not going in there, that it was a problem, that they was at odds. And especially old media, they was just almost like they was clueless. It was amazing to watch. So let me kind of get into this, and I'm going to talk about this from some different angles. So here we go. Let's start it off.
Biggest gripe at Micah Parsons is Micah Parsons, to me,
right,
this is just Jesse Holly, is probably the most selfish player on this football team. One of the reasons why Micah Parsons does not want to play linebacker, it's too much of a responsibility.
Oh, wow.
Definitely more responsibility for sure.
I got to study harder. I got to now look at keys and formations, all that. See, when Micah get lined up and just go get the quarterback, and I'm not calling him a dumb player. I'm not calling him dumb at all.
True.
There's no thinking in that. That's pure natural instincts.
So let me just pause it for a second. So obviously that's a very big thing, what Jesse said, right? When you say, in my opinion, and he did give us a disclaimer, he said, in his opinion, Micah Parsons is the most selfish player. So that's big, right? To hear that. But it's some things that we got to me look at that can kind of give us another side of it, which I talk about trust issues. Okay. And trust issues is going crazy right now with the Dallas Cowboys. But I'm going to talk about it from a different angle. Now, before we do, I do want to play that we actually got a response from Terrence Parsons. And let me just play this real quick and we're going to talk about it and then get into the details. Here we go.
Just did an unbelievable episode with my guy TP right here, and as well as Boss Cowboy Sports here at Hello Studios, brought to you by Ray Podcast. We didn't have a good time. We had a great time. We stood on business. TCB, y'all know what that stands for. Take care of business. Go ahead and let people know who you are and everything.
Say I'm Terrence Parsons Jr., older brother of Micah. Yeah, we just did some real inspirational, a lot of learning. Tune into the episode. It's going to be a good one.
Yeah, it's independent life. So with the independent life, you go get the honesty, the transparency. We'll keep it real. Man, it's nobody that do it like independent new media. I'm just privileged to be a part of it. And y'all continue to support all the platforms that's really giving you the truth. And that's telling you from how we see it, the best ways to win and get to the seats.
Yes, indeed. He's crazy. I call this man TP. You know what I'm saying? Do they call you TP?
Yeah,
you know.
Sure.
I mean, Tony Pollard, like, wait a minute, guy, hold on.
Yeah, they definitely do.
Yes, indeed, man. So, hey, you guys be sure to check this out and enjoy, because we're going to give you guys the good information for the nation. Salute.
Yeah. See, I want to play that real quick because we obviously gonna be dropping that video because we talked about obviously Micah potentially being the most selfish, and we really got into it. It's something y'all got to really watch. I think it was a very impressive show. I was very impressed, actually. Like I was impressed with Terrence. He went into some detail that I was like, okay, wow. You know what I mean? So y'all stay on the lookout for that. We're going to be breaking that out within the next couple of days. So all the brands came together. Law gave me a call, and, you know, I just want to make sure that we really got the answers out that y'all going to be looking for. So y'all stay on the lookout for that. That's going to be dropping within the next couple of days on all the platforms: Law Nation, Ray's podcast, Boss Cowboy Sports. Just follow it. And I see you super chats. I'm gonna definitely get to them. Oh no, I gotta take this one now. I gotta take this one now. This one is just too perfect to kind of wait to the super chat. It's B Bird. You know B Bird. I'm gonna be speaking your language today, B Bird. Give me 1 second. B Bird with the super chat said, people don't want to talk about the culture and politics issues because they aren't as easily changed as X's and O's. Let me read the rest. Players and coaches. Also, I think people don't like to address the politics because a lot of us, I don't think, want to come across negative, especially during good times. Because I'm going to be honest with you, B Bird. A lot of people don't like to deal with some of the hard things that's going on because we want followers and stuff sometimes. And it's honestly a lot of Cowboy fans, that's all they want to hear. They don't want to hear the real issues that can get in the way. They look at channel sometimes as a negative channel when you deal with that, when you go there. Like they like, oh, man. And, and some people like the Cowboys is a sense of peace. You know what I mean? It's where they get just pure enjoyment. They not really here to solve problems like me. They're here because they want to be entertained. So when you start talking about how to fix some of these problems, it's in my opinion, B-Bird, it's not some of these people wheelhouse and what they just want. So, but I know what I'm here to do, and I know what I'm going to continue to do is I'm going to continue to address everything that could be in the way. Everything, every and anything, I'm going to address it. But this is one. Okay. So we heard what Jesse Holly said, and it stung a little bit. It stung what he said. It's a riff with Cowboy Nation based on what he said. It's a lot of people like, whoa, But before I officially really start talking about the trust issues and looking at the other angle, I do want to say one thing about Jesse Holly. I want to say one thing. Just like I would say I've earned the right to warn, I would say Jesse Holly has too. It's especially when you saying things that's probably not going to be popular. Now, it's a lot of people that might not agree, right? I don't agree with everything that I heard, but I also, and I've been saying this a lot, you have to consider the source, and you got to consider who's telling you some of these things. And this is the thing I can say about Jesse. Jesse absolutely means well. I'm going to tell you that about him, and just me knowing him and starting to get to know him. Like, Jesse is that guy that would tell you, and I'm just being honest with you. Jesse would tell you with a straight face, your breath smells, but he go give you some gum. I promise you that. But he go tell you, he go hurt your feelings. He go be like, boss, your breath smells. He not gonna even insult you. He go say it just direct. Here's a mint. And he go just give you a mint. He not gonna troll you. He not. So when it come, like when you hear hard coaching that might come from certain people, it's one of those things. To me, it's about knowing the person before you kind of take it too personal. I want to say that first because I also feel like it's a little bit of overreaching going on in the accusations of his character. People saying stuff like he was put up to it by the Joneses. I absolutely 100% doubt it. Could it happen? Maybe. But when I say no way, like I'm like about 99% sure. It's just from me watching him from a distance as well as just dealing with him. He just ain't that type. Just being honest. Now, it's some capitalistic journalists that, they don't care. They go do whatever. They'll throw anybody under the bus. They'll throw their mom under the bus. That's not, to me, that's not Jesse. So when he speak bold like this, even if you don't agree, you got to know the spirit of the person, in my opinion. So I just want to say that first. But then dealing with what he said, he talked about the most selfish. And this is where I did a video before talking about Micah Parsons. Now we finna get into the meat of it. Here comes the meat of what I'm getting ready to say. Y'all remember I did a video. Okay, hold on. I got to hit this button before we actually get into it. I got to measure the Kool-Aid. It's a big thing for Boss Cowboy to actually say publicly that he drunk Kool-Aid. Listen, I do not drink Kool-Aid without first measuring. Measurement time, man. Let's go. Let's measure this. All right. So we talked about trust issues. So when you hear Micah Parsons could be the most selfish because of his treatment of linebacker, okay? I had to sit back, especially when Jesse said what he said, and say, is he lying? Because I have to consider some of what Jesse said, because I partially said something similar. I didn't use the word selfish, but I did say, and I did a whole video where I said, and I talked to Michael's brother about it, his big brother. I put it out there today, right? I said, it did look like he didn't want to play linebacker. Just keeping it real. And I was like, by his own words, when they asked him after the San Francisco loss, they asked him about stopping the run, and he was like, man, I set the edge. You know? So I was like, yeah, so how can we sit here and act like it looked as if he wanted to play linebacker when anybody using their common sense would say it looked like he didn't? Especially when you look at his offseason work, it looked like from the video, all edge work. His podcast is called The Edge, right? Like everything said to me that he didn't really want to play the linebacker, right? And so I also said this in my video that was important. I also said, can you blame him though? And see, that's where you get into the culture and the trust issues. So what you talking about, boss? What you mean trust issues and culture? Okay, let's kind of start with the obvious, right? This is the low-hanging fruit. Everybody go have some words on this when I show y'all this. All right. So everybody, obviously saw Dez Bryant on the Pivot podcast, right? I put the link in the description as well. And, Dez has always been vocal about contract years, right? And the appearance from his viewpoint that games are played with front office. He's been very vocal about it. Very. On Twitter, he speaks about it. He went quite in there on the Pivot, and I think as time goes on, you're gonna see him speak more and more, like a lot more, as he's really freeing himself from the itch of playing football. I think it's gonna push him into commentary. All right. So shout out to the Pivot. I definitely put the link in the description. I always suggest to check it out. But this is the issue also with Dez Bryant, right? Dez Bryant has a reputation that makes some people doubt him, right? He has a reputation where you say, yeah, is it just a disgruntled ex-employee, right? It's a lot of people that's going to say that because they already have a preconceived notion with Dez. What's up, man? My blood brother in the house, Marcella Smith. What's up, bro? What's up, big bro? This is my big bro. So we was interviewed Micah Parsons' big bro today. This is my big bro right here, man. This my hero. You know what I'm saying? This my dog. This my bro right here. What's up, bro? So, so when you look at Dez, it's a lot of people that's go just kind of, they go look at it and say, boss, that's Dez, man. You reaching, Dez is a drama queen. I already know what y'all gonna say. I already know what you're thinking, because it's the same stuff all the time, right? But no, it's more than this. You can bring up Cole Beasley. Yeah, you can say the same thing about him. Cole Beasley, another disgruntled employee. But now it's deeper than that, because it was certain people you could never say had that diva mentality. See, a lot of people like to throw the D word at Dez, right? They like to throw, like he was just dramatic. And you know what? You can look at some of his antics and probably say that. But you definitely could not say that about Lamar. You talking about the constant professional. The constant professional. And with a constant professional, he also came out and spoke about the limited opportunities on his final year. Well, Jorio Epstein brought this out. I just really feel, or I really know, that given the opportunity, I can lead the league in all categories. Where he was clearly saying, under his final year, he don't feel like he was getting the opportunities. He didn't throw anybody under the bus. He said it politically correct. It wasn't no attitude with it. It was no drama in the locker room. None of that. So he's speaking out about the lack of opportunities and the lack of targets. Which matches what Dez was saying. Now, we gotta also now then consider, was Amari Cooper a teammate to Micah Parsons? I'ma say again, I was warning y'all that it was a divide between Mike McCarthy and Kellen Moore. I literally called it matchups versus systems. Where we know now, what are we doing? We play matchup football, don't we? Don't we? I was warning. I'm warning you, and I'm telling everybody right now that you don't turn your head to the obvious. Don't turn your head to the obvious. Let's just use our common sense. So Amari Cooper turned down a bigger deal with the Washington Commanders. So he was actually team friendly to the Dallas Cowboys. Right? And we saw him get run up out of here. We saw it. They under-targeted him. Even when he spoke out about the ball and then he got his targets, Kellen Moore came out and said, surely we didn't do that on purpose. Yeah, I see what you're saying, Tyrone Church. I think you're right on that. We talked about this today too with Terrence Parsons. This is a very good comment. We talked about the scheme changes that can happen with run. So we gonna talk about that. So, but just kind of using our common sense, right? So you mean to tell me that people and brothers in the locker room don't talk? They talk. And this is how you really know they talk, bruh. It's really not even that hard to understand. So, what was happening earlier with CeeDee Lamb? Huh? And why did he started to pout? See, y'all remember around game 5 where they was talking about his antics. They was talking about his antics. And see, his antics, by a lot of people was saying he looks selfish. Similar to what Jesse Holly said. It looks selfish. Is it selfish or is it trust? Or lack thereof? See, all we got to do is think about his own words. So CeeDee Lamb said, he said the lack of targets in the Dolphins game was very weird. See, now at this point, he was already rolling. He was already obvious killing the league by the Miami game. So why would you be killing the league? Then all of a sudden, when you don't get targeted like you think you should between quarter 2 and quarter 3, your words are, that was weird. Not, hey man, sometimes other guys got to get the ball. Or, sometimes, it's just not your day. Or we go get better. Nah. Nah, he said that was weird. So are we gonna ignore the obvious like we did with Kellen Moore and Mike McCarthy? Because see, Kellen Moore and Mike McCarthy was obvious. When your head coach came out and said, hey, I ain't never been a fan of option routes. That should have been you should have hit the alarm. And the journalists, they was all sitting in their press conference asleep. They wait. I thought y'all liked drama. Mike McCarthy gave you a layup of drama. He gave you a layup. He said, what my OC doing, I ain't never been a fan of. And the journalists have been Kelly Moore. Asleep. That should have been a raging fire. That should have been. Wait. Hold on. Everybody that's worth their salt should have said, wait, what? Huh? Did he just say he not a fan of what his OC doing? I gotta follow up on that. It was no follow up. I gotta hit the fart noise. All them journalists just straight farted. Just. And so I'm looking at it, and I was over here like, wait. And matter of fact, listen, Jay Tuck called me. I remember exactly where I was. I was sitting in. I know exactly where I was sitting, right in front of my desk, and I got a call from Jay Tuck. He said, "Bro, check your Twitter." I said, I remember what I was doing. I started to wipe the coals literally from my eye. I'm serious. I said, what? you know how it is when you tired. I said, what? He said, check your Twitter. He said, Mike McCarthy is fighting back. I said, hold on, bro. So then I went and checked Twitter. Jay Tuck sent it to me. And it was the clip of when Mike McCarthy was basically saying in front of the world, I don't like this. But it was common sense. Everybody right then should have all came together like, bro, they had odds. Because when you come out in the press conference after we got spanked by Tampa and you basically threw your OC under the bus, I was like, yeah, he's fighting for his job. He's also making it clear that this, what y'all seeing, is not me. I mean, he said it, like, damn, he said it. So when somebody say that was weird, don't look at it like they just talking. Don't look at somebody express to your face that I have trust issues and say, no, everything is fine. Now, we hearing a freaking alarm go off and it's no fire. Trust issues. So you will hear Jesse Holly come out and he'll say, Micah Parsons could be the most selfish. I can see where Jesse made an innocent mistake. Just being honest. I can see where he meant well. He just, in my opinion, misread it. Just in my opinion, I think he misread the tea leaves on this. I think Jesse just made an innocent mistake. That's my opinion. You know what I'm saying? I think he's seeing, like I said, I think I was seeing Micah Parsons basically rejecting linebacker. See, then some people go say, well, that's just because he's selfish. You know what I mean? You know, he greedy. He just in it for the money. Nah, bro. See, we gotta use our common sense and look at the environment that he's in, bro. So let's just look at the environment. Let's talk about this from a very logical standpoint. What does the Dallas Cowboys communicate when it comes down to contracts? What do they communicate? You know what they communicate? Good guys finish last. Yes, good guys finish last. Think about it. Do y'all remember when DeMarcus Lawrence, Zeke, Amari, and Dak was all trying to get paid? Do y'all remember that? It was 4 free agents all trying to get paid at the same time. What was the order in how they got paid and why? Just think about it. Let's start. Well, you know, the first one that got paid was Tank. But why? Do y'all remember what Tank had to do to get his bag? Because, see, they tagged him at first. He went with it. He was like, yeah, okay, cool. I had 2 back surgeries. That's cool. You know, y'all got to make sure that my tire's not going to go on flat. I get it. Right? He didn't trip. He took the tag. He played on the tag. Like a man. But then they tagged him again. And Tank was like,
oh, hell no.
Mm-hmm. And then what did he do? Do y'all remember what he did? He basically used his shoulder as leverage. You selfish! How dare you hold the team hostage? Selfish. Or was he? He like, man, I gotta take a stand, man. Y'all trying to play with me. You tagged me twice. Nah, bro. I need my long-term bread. Don't play with me. So guess who got the bag first? Tank.
Bruh.
Finish him.
Now, Tank is valuable, but who was more valuable? Amari, Zeke at the time, or Dak? Use your common sense. Don't play with me, bro. And Tank was valuable. Tank was going crazy. Like, they go, boy, them days, Tank. But listen, y'all, come on now. No, it was obvious. The people that should have been paid first was the good boys. Who got paid second after that? Who got paid second? Zeke. Mr. Spoon. And how did he get it? What did he have to do? See, when it was time for him to show up for training camp and he already put out there, hey man, we need to get this done. We need to get this done. What did he do? Held out. He held out, didn't he? He went to Cobb on their ass. He left. Training camp. Are you kidding me? What?
Run it up.
Man, better run me my money.
I need the cash pronto. I don't throw interception like Romo.
Ooh, give me my cash pronto because I don't throw interceptions like Romo.
I need the cash pronto. I don't throw interception like Romo.
Y'all better stop sleeping on me. Go get a crook in your whole neck.
Sleeping on me now, crook in your neck.
Pay me mine.
Perfect.
And he got the bag. Am I lying? Okay, let me ask y'all a question. Let's just use our common sense. Is Micah Parsons a teammate or was he a teammate to Zeke and Tank? Y'all should see where I'm going. Kind of obvious. It's kind of obvious. So if you Micah Parsons and you watching your organization and you saying who are the people that's getting the bag or let me finish my point. Who was being paid third? Out them four, who was paid third? Lamar. Why? What got him paid? You know what got him paid? Cause they was bull jiving with him the whole time. Because he was also being goofy. I ain't gonna lie. All that good boy stuff, that stuff don't work in Dallas. Let me just be honest, man. All you good guys, I'm gonna take a team friendly deal for my team. You are looked at like a sucker, and you're not respected. Because to a degree, Amari was being a sucker. Like I remember this. Let me recall y'all memory on this. Do y'all remember when he went down to training camp? And it was a hit job that was done on Law and West Coast. I remember that. And Boss. Cause see, they was new media bars and they was like, man, Cooper went down at practice. And some media people went right at West Coast at Law. I remember that. Because Amari was being goofy. Amari should have held out. He should have held out. But because he didn't hold out, Dallas just strung him along until he came back with what? What got him paid? When he came back with a contract from Washington. All right, Dallas. All right. That's what he did. He said, all right. You see this? These boys go pay me. And Amari gave Dallas a deal that was less than the Washington offer. He basically showed love to Dallas. And let me ask you a question. How was he rewarded? How was he rewarded? Washington was willing to give him more money, bro. Which he turned down millions, which could have went to his future family and legacy for the Cowboys. And what did Dallas do? They under-targeted him, blamed it on the system, right? Said, we didn't do that on purpose. See, like Dez talked about it. He say in them contract years, it get weird. Yeah. See, Dez talked about it. And then we ain't even paying attention. We ain't even paying attention that Dez telling the truth, bro. I believe he telling the truth. On them contract, I think he telling the truth. You can say what you want to about Dez, but on them contract years, yep. There is a track record that has been building on the Dallas Cowboys. See, I know it's easy to talk about Dez and make him look like he crazy. They go talk about his mama and he's from dysfunction. You can't trust Dez. Dez is a wild horse. Look, he is. Dez, come on. You trust Dez, come on. And then, isn't it funny? Yeah, just keep looking. When it was on a last year, now the same stuff you start seeing from Lamar. And then it's close to CeeDee Lamb getting paid, and he had to beg and he had to act a fool to get his targets. And remember, they asked him, what's going on with the targets to CeeDee Lamb early in the season? A lot of people forgot this. He said, "Oh no, we don't want to over target CD. Oh no. So why do you think he coming out saying that was very weird? Y'all know that gives me leverage if I surpass your all-time receiver, that gives me contract leverage. So why did my targets disappear between quarter 2 and quarter 3? That was weird. Y'all know I'm on record pace. Oh, see, some of y'all forgot. Dak was 1 yard away from passing Romo's all-time yardage record. 1 yard. And guess what? He had a whole last series to get 1 yard. Guess what they kept doing? They kept running the ball. Because it was when Dak was trying to get paid. Oh, see, I remember all this stuff, since some of y'all forget. I bet you my boy D.A. Lee remember that. Yeah, they kept running the ball, bruh. So is Micah Parsons selfish or is he observant? Let me clap it up for myself. Let me clap it up for myself. Woo. Is he selfish or is he peeping game? SCDA Lee, I wanted him to break that record too. That's why I was glued on it. I was like, man, let's go get Dak some leverage if he the all-time leader in yardage. Yeah, I did. So I was watching, and I was like, I was like, bro, they knew he was 1 yard away and they didn't run no quick play to get him that record. And you know they knew that he was close to breaking that record, bro. Yeah. So when you see Dak done like that, right? CeeDee Lamb them is different. They like, bro, I'm not finna take this. I'm gonna speak out and I'm gonna go ahead. Cause see, I saw my boy play. Oh, let me say it again. Yeah, CeeDee Lamb over here like, man, I saw y'all play my boy. You not gonna do me? I'm not gonna sit quiet like he did. I'm not gonna be. Yeah, see, CeeDee Lamb actually, because guess what he learned? He learned assholes get paid. So when you see him pouting, you can call him selfish, or you can say he learned from the environment how to get treated the right way. See, it's almost like sometimes, and I'm gonna just keep it real, it's almost like what's going on in the dating market. It's like an ugly cycle. You got a lot of women that really want bad boys, right? But them same women that say, what happened to the gentleman? I ain't talking to all women when I say this, but a lot of the market is based on the Frankensteins that these women created. So when you really want bad boys, guess what we go do? We go adjust. See, back in the day, putting on slow jams used to get you in the mood. It's the work. Boy, back in the day, I would put on, I even had a tape. I used to call it the Willie Bobo tape. And if I put that on, it was almost guaranteed. I would have the Osley Brothers. I had all the best music. You was gonna be turned on quick, just riding with me. You just riding. It was the vibe was go. Man, then something changed. Something changed. Man, I start trying to put on that slow music, and them chicks would be like,
"Oh hell no!"
Man, you better put on that 400 degrees,
bruh.
Yeah, Willie Bobo. Yeah, I used to call it the Willie Bobos. And they used to love it. Them girls would be like, ooh, tell me about the Willie Bobos. I'd be like, I got you, baby. I got you. Shh. Man, try that today. Man, go in there and try the slow. It's very few. Now, it's some classy ones out there. It's some classy ones. It's some ones that you put on the right vibe, they go vibe with you. They go be vibing. They go be, yeah, I like that. I like that. Yeah, turn that up. Shh. Yeah. It even be the well-educated ones. Go in there trying to slow jam now. See what happens. They gonna say
it's all fake news. It's phony stuff. It didn't happen.
So what we start doing? Oh, slow jams ain't working. That 400 degrees go get you. Well, there it is. UGK. That's all we do now, right? Now when you jamming with them, turn on that Drake. Huh? Damn, can we just sit back and look at the stars? I want to vibe. No, turn on that Drake. They know every lyric too. You be like, ugh. Okay, this the market. Oh man, can I find somebody that why is it men that want to slow jam now? What done happened to the game? Yeah, what done happened to the game? What's going on with Micah Parsons? What's going on with CeeDee Lamb? They've been peeping game. Yeah, they've been peeping game. How did Zach Martin just get his bag? Was he a nice guy or was he an asshole? Zach Martin is also somebody that has learned from the environment how to get things done. So then we'll look at Jesse Holly and say, Jesse Holly is hating. No, it's probably some truth in what Jesse is saying. Micah Parsons probably did not want to play linebacker. Because he's like the modern day guys that been watching all these beautiful women falling for Pookie and Ray Ray. So I can be goofy and go in there like Dak did and get treated like trash, letting them tag you and all that kind of stuff and play games with you. And Dak never really pushed back like he should. See, if Dak really, really want to go ahead and get this extension done, he needs to go start leaking that he go seek a trade if they don't get this deal done by training camp. I guarantee he'll be done by training camp. If he like, hey man, I'm gonna start seeking a trade because I want to focus on just football. I don't want to go through another year of being told that I need to prove something. Not when I was the statistically best quarterback. I have nothing else to prove. Nothing. So I'm done with the games. I'm either y'all go pay me or send me a team to it that's gonna appreciate me. I'm sick of the games. I'm sick of y'all doing stuff like getting Trey Lance, saying you go extend him. See, a lot of people don't get how that's insulting. See, because we don't use our common sense. Just like yes, I know I misspelled Mike on this. Forgive me, I misspelled Mike. I was in a hurry that day. All right. I know I misspelled Mike McCarthy. But it was common sense when I was telling y'all that they was at odds. It was common sense, bro. Like some people be like, Bostronomus or Columbo bro and all of that. It's like, bro, honestly, it took no mad skill to see the odds. All I had to do was just say, bro, when your head coach says he don't like what the OC doing, that's a problem, bro. That you don't ignore. Like a lot of people just swept that under the rug. Like, boss, come on now. That's why I don't like your channel. It's so full of conspiracy. Come on, boss. Come on, go Cowboys. Go. Come on, you just got to root them on. You got to just hope and believe, boss. So you telling me, let me ask you a question. Is Micah Parsons a teammate to Zach Martin? Is Micah Parsons a teammate to Tank? Is Micah Parsons, and was he a teammate to Zeke? Yes. Is he one of the guys that's looking to get that bag similar to those high profile players? Yes. And this is what could be happening with Micah Parsons and linebacker. See, I'm going to tell you the truth, bro. I'm not going to sugarcoat it, bro. I'm going to just tell you the truth. Micah Parsons is the modern day men that's adjusting to the market. See, back in the day, slow jamming used to work. See, that's what Dak tried. And guess what? He got called a beta simp. That's how Dallas treating him, like a beta, like a simp. Now, he is the ultimate professional, but just like these dudes that be out there trying to marinate some of these women, and they like, I'm bored. I need some adventure. Yeah, Amari, he was treated like a beta, wasn't he? Yeah, just like they get treated in the streets. Yeah, you over here trying to be nice. You over here putting on the slow music. You over here, hey baby, just checking on you. How was your day?
Oh, hell no.
Hey, love. Hey, precious, how are you? Then you come home and they done emptied out your house. They done took the kids, divorced you, and took half your money. That's the Cowboys.
Bruh.
Woo. And see, Micah Parsons, he looking. He like, man, say, bro, do I want to be a beta? Do I want to be a simp? Or do I adjust? Do I become the jerk? Do I become selfish? Do I become what can be viewed as selfish? Because those are the guys that's getting the bag. See, Zach Martin was old and he skipped a line. He skipped a whole line, bro. Ooh, like a bully. He skipped a whole line with his old self. And I'm not insulting Zach Martin. I'm just having fun when I say that. But think about it. Terrence Steele was trying to get paid. Diggs was trying to get paid. Dak waiting on an extension. And guess what Zach Martin said? Man, get out the way.
Oh, hell no.
Give me my bag. Who got the bag first? Did Steele get it first? Did Diggs get it first, or Zach Martin? So let's listen to Jesse Holley again. Let's really break this down. All right, here we go.
Biggest gripe at Micah Parsons is Micah Parsons, to me,
right?
This is just Jesse Holley, is probably the most selfish player on this football team. One of the reasons why Micah Parsons does not want to play linebacker, it's too much of a responsibility.
Oh, wow.
Definitely more responsibility for sure.
I got to study harder. I got to now look at keys and formations, all that. See, when Micah get lined up and just go get the quarterback, and I'm not calling him a dumb player. I'm not calling him dumb at all.
True.
There's no thinking in that. That's pure natural instincts. You saw in the game when Micah had to drop back in coverage, fish out of water. He didn't know where to turn. He didn't know where to look, right? And even when Micah plays off the ball, he ain't reading nothing. He's just going. He's just going. And so linebacker requires you to be able to adjust, be able to you got to really hone in and focus. Micah, and maybe it's just the youth in him, Micah doesn't want to study. Micah doesn't want to focus in.
Yep. Let's say if that's true. I'd be like, you know what? Yeah, he's staying away from, cause see, again, let's use our common sense. Your teammate was Amari Cooper. You saw what happened when he was Mr. Nice Guy. You know, you gonna tell you another nice guy that could be getting played right now? Y'all wait, let me pull him up. I'm gonna show you another nice guy where his friendliness and his good heart can be used against him in the court of common sense. You want me to show you another guy that's likely getting played right now because he being the ultimate team guy? Y'all not gonna feel me, but I'm gonna tell you the truth, bro. I'm not gonna lie to you, bro. You want me to show you another guy that's likely getting played right now? Y'all ready? Y'all ready for this? Yeah, Chris 214, you was on it. Where did he make his mistake? Where did he make his mistake? Just point me where to go and I'll go. Oh, you shouldn't have said that. Oh, just point me where to go and I'll go? Oh, you the team guy? You the team guy? You the beta? You a beta? Oh, we not gonna reward you for that. This what we go do. We go keep you at guard. And then we go pay you as a guard. Boy, say listen. And then like, so shit. Well, maybe he should see this is where he messed up. Just point me where to go and I'll go. You messed up, dog. You should have been paying attention. Cause see, you know what Zach Martin said, man, and I'm talking about young Zach Martin, man. I ain't playing no tackle, bro. I'm a guard. What you mean? He put his foot down. He like, bruh. See, if Tyler would have been like, man, I'm the future left tackle, man. Stop playing with me. If he would have been a jerk about it, they wouldn't have had Chuma playing left tackle. Every time Tyron Smith went out, he should have instantly went to left tackle. This is year 2. Come on now. He got thrown out there as a rookie and he held up. You mean to tell me he wouldn't have been a better left side player and left tackle as an emergency? No. Why? Because guess what? It builds his value. If he could put on tape that any moment he can play guard or left tackle at a high level, what does that do to his value? Yeah, Tony Snow. Yeah, he said, boss, sound like the front office plays too many games to me. We can't win like this. That's why I'm talking about it, bro. That's my whole point. You feel me, Tony? That's my point, bro. You around here, Mr. Good Guy. And you getting treated like trash. What you gonna do? If you want the pretty girl, you go turn to an asshole, because that's what's working. See, Pook and Ray Ray, they getting them. See, you going up to her like this. Oh my God. Wow, you have beautiful eyes. Ooh. What's your name? Okay. Well, hey, I just want to tell you, I'm a very good man. I'm faithful. I have a 6-figure job. I only work 40 hours a week. I have no kids. Let me take you out. And she gonna say,
oh, hell no.
He boring. Then Pookie will show up. Pookie. And he'll see that same one. And smack on the butt. Oh, girl, what's up? Oh, you look at you. You fine. I swear I will turn you up. I know exactly what to do with your type. Ooh, I like him. He's spicy. What? Wait! What? So what you think if good boy, right? So good boy, he in the club. One of his homies, Pookie, and he getting all of them. He always winning. All these bad boys winning. They keep getting new contracts, and then you keep seeing the betas get treated like trash. What you gonna do? Pookie over there. Girl, you so... Ooh, I swear I would... Listen, are you cool with being violated? What you mean? Boy, stop! Yeah, girl, I would have to violate you. I ain't gonna lie. I would violate you. You better get away from me. I swear. Get away. I like balls. Oh. And I'm like, this is the worst part. I ain't even like this. I'd rather slow jab with you. I'd rather kind of Kool-Aid with you, but I had to adjust to the market. Cause I got trust issues. I told y'all this show was gonna be different, bro. I already told y'all that, man. You know what I mean? A lot of people saw Jesse Holler. They thought I was gonna go in there on what he said. Nah, bro, I ain't dealing with that. You know what I mean? I ain't dealing with that. Again, let me play this promo video, and then we go take some calls. I'm gonna take these super chats, but let me play this promo video one more time, because this video gonna be dropping. So hold on.
Just did an unbelievable episode with my guy TP right here, and as well as Boss Cowboy Sports here at Hello Studios, brought to you by Ray Podcast. We didn't have a good time. We had a great time. We stood on business. TCB, y'all know what that stands for. Take care of business. Go ahead and let people know who you are and everything.
Let's say I'm Terrence Parsons Jr., older brother of Micah. Yeah, we just did some real inspirational, a lot of learning. Tune into the episode. It's going to be a good one.
Yeah, it's independent life. So with the independent life, you go get the honesty, the transparency. We'll keep it real. Man, it's nobody that do it like independent new media. I'm just privileged to be a part of it. And y'all continue to support all the platforms that's really giving you the truth. And that's telling you from how we see it, the best ways to win and get to the seats.
Yes, indeed. It's crazy. I called this man TP. You know what I'm saying? Do they call you TP?
Yeah,
you know.
Sure.
I mean, Tony Pollard, like, wait a minute, guy, hold on.
They definitely do.
Yes, indeed, man. So, hey, you guys be sure to check this out and enjoy, because we going to give you guys the good information for the nation. Salute.
Yeah, man. So y'all stay on the lookout for that. I'm excited for that. Appreciate Law for inviting me out to that, and Law gotta really trust people to put them around contacts like, you know, what Law puts us around, you know what I'm saying? Because Law could keep a lot of stuff to himself. He doesn't. And the same with me. I could keep a lot to myself, but I don't. Like, we do kind of come together and we share sometimes these resources because it's just let's keep it real, man. It's a magic when people know how to collab. It's a good magic when you put the best of us together. You know, it's always good to do your own thing, but man, when you put the best together, bro, it's a special magic that happens. So I'm just privileged to be able to rock with my boy Law Nation and others, you know what I mean, Big, and you know, finally got it in with my boy Fuss the King, bro, and he rocked it. Like he rocked it. Like so anyway, y'all know what it is. Let's get to these super chats and then we go get on the phone. Let's go, man. Come on, get your Pookie, Ray winning. Betas losing. You choose.
You can't handle the truth.
Oh man, I had to hit y'all with that. All right, here we go, man. Let's. Oh, see, this is my boy right here, bro. Some dudes just good people, man. Some of y'all my friends, real talk. It's more than content. Some of y'all are my friends. My boy Blackwell say, hit that like button. See, that's what I'm talking about. My boy be looking out, man. That's like that dude becoming like a brother. You understand? So, yeah, man. Y'all go ahead and hit that like. Yeah. Y'all hit that like. It's too many people in here not to like this. Yeah, it ain't nobody talking about these trust issues. Yeah, but we got to talk about it. And then my boy Black said, remember Jalen got paid too. Yeah, because he was team friendly. And, oh yeah, and Black, remember what they did? Man, I'm so glad you brought up Jalen Smith. Oh, Jalen Smith. Oh my God. Oh, boy, they did Jalen Smith. Ooh. I know that's right. Jessica say, ain't no Pookie winning over here. I already know you ain't one of them. The women in here, they don't. Some of y'all might fall for Pookie. Some of y'all, I can smell y'all some Pookie types. I can tell you, I ain't gonna say your name, but some of y'all, I can smell that y'all like Pookie. Some of y'all want some adventure. Don't do it. You don't want that adventure. But boy, you right. They remember, they signed Jalen Smith before Zeke, before Amari, and before Dak. My girl Rhonda say, I'm a lady. I like that. I know. I like that. Now, we need to multiply you, Rhonda. We need to multiply you and Jessica. We need more of you. You know what I mean? So you got to help your sister. Help the sisterhood. Yeah. But remember how they, boy, Jalen Smith. Ooh, listen. And they sold Jalen like a beta silk. Oh, they did Jalen like a super silk. See, this is, I gotta say this because this is true. A lot of times, these Jezebels, what they'll do is they'll parade the beta. The Jezebel will take the beta just to try to get Pookie jealous. Oh, I said what I said. As yes, I said it. Oh, and that's what they did with Jalen. They paraded him out. And they was like, y'all remember what they did in the press conference? They made the signing of Jalen Smith press conference, and they talked about how they basically was making Dak, Zeke, and Amari sound selfish in his press conference. They was trying to make They was using the guy who did them a favor with a team-friendly deal, and they paraded him out to try to make Pookie and Ray Ray jealous. Oh, and then they let him set up his glasses. They put his glasses in Dallas, right? And they tried to see, if you friendly with us, we're gonna help you with your business. See, he understands how to do business with us. He took a team-friendly deal, and we're gonna reward him by allowing him to make sales in our facility. Boy, they broke that glasses hut down within 2 years. God dog. Oh. They said, get you and your clear eye views up out my stadium. Wait. I thought you was team friendly. I thought, They said, man, get these Negro shades out of here. Man. Oh man, Black, you ain't lying, boy. Woo. Woo. They did Jalen dirty. Beta. And when Boss was calling him a swiper, lying on him, did they go to his defense? No. They was like, you on your own. Wait. I was team friendly. You not gonna keep me on this team? They was like,
oh, hell no.
Get you and them CVs up out of here, dog. Damn. Hey, man. Wait. Huh. I was team friendly. You're a beta. We only respect tough guys over here. I like Pookie and Ray Ray. See, the Dallas Cowboys, boy, I hate to say it, but they really do have thought tendencies, bro. They one of those that'll say, you gotta check me. If you don't check me, I'm hard to control, girl. He gotta be able to check me. He be like, man, why I want to be with somebody I gotta check, man? I don't want to be checking my woman. What the fuck? I want to just chill, bro. Listen, all I want to do is make some bread, build a family, help the community. Why I gotta check you? Why that turn you on? You're weird. That's the Cowboys. All right, let me go back to these super chats. Boy, Blackwell, you tripped me out with that, bro, because that's true on that Jalen Smith, boy. And then my boy Cerebral Assassin said, boss, what if Micah say okay to what Jesse said and play out his country? Wait. Boss, what if Micah say okay to what Jesse said and play out his contract and play that linebacker spot and be phenomenal and bounce? Would he be wrong? No. Let me tell you something. If he even threatens to leave, they not gonna let him leave, bro. That's the point. That is the point. You know what I'm saying? He said Jada was the hype man the previous week. Ooh, see y'all getting dirty. They said get your CEVs up out of here. Clear our views. Ick. Ooh, man, boy. Dirty. Oh man, yeah, he wouldn't be wrong, but they would pay him if he threatened to leave. Actually, he would get paid. That's crazy. And then my boy Chris 214 said, coaching issue. They would not move Tyler Smith to left tackle no matter how bad Chuma was. Oh man, yes. I was just saying that. I was just saying that, bro. You out there, just tell me where to go and I'll go. Oh, okay. Sucker. Oh, really? You want us to tell you where to go? Okay, you a guard. Even though they was saying he was drafted to be the future left tackle, now he ain't nothing but a guard, no matter what. So anyway, man, let me turn these phones on because it's about time to get on these phones. Hear what y'all got to say. But man, I just, I told y'all, man, this was gonna be a different one, bro. I already told you. Y'all saw Jesse Holly. Y'all thought I was gonna go in on the homie. Nah, I still cut for Jesse. I still like Jesse. I ain't gonna just turn my back on him because he might have said something that was bold. It's like, nah, Jesse been solid, bro. And I like people that speak their mind, even if you're wrong, because at least I know where you coming from. And then that gives me a chance to address it. You know what I mean? Yeah. So I ain't gonna panic, bro, on what he said.
Bring it real back. He be speaking his mind. That boy with the shit.
Hold on real quick. Bobo Weevil, he shot another super chat out. He said, boss, we make sure everyone gets some friendly pie. Man, we be tearing people up, though. Black, we be tearing people up, bro. Like, the Dallas Cowboys, let me just say it, bro. The Dallas Cowboys, if you look at their history, we are the thoughts of the NFL. It's no other way to... Well, you could say it a little bit nicer. But we have... Man... It's no other way to look at it. If you honestly looking at it sober, how can you say that we are not thotty? All right, so let's get on these phones. Here we go. Y'all already know.
Pollen paper got them talking nice to me. Down the bottle, it be going right through me. Brown baby down to take a flight to me. They think that I'm stunting, but it's slight to me. Pollen paper got them talking nice to me. Guess that's why the labels want the rights to me. CD on my back and it feel light to me. They think that I'm stunting, but it's slight to me.
Alright, I'ma leave it on. That boy said I got the city on my back and it feel light to me. I be having some kind of throw beats. I ain't gonna lie, bro. I ain't gonna lie to myself. That boy said I got the city on my back and it feel light. That's kind of how I feel about Dallas Cowboys content. I ain't gonna lie. It feel light to me, bro. This don't never feel heavy. It's very easy work. This is not ever hard. I think it's just my thing, bro. Chris 214, you the only one today. Everybody don't want to call today, so me and you, Chris, let's go.
Damn, I'm the only one. All right.
Jessica just called in. Go ahead.
Oh, okay, cool. Well, boss, I do want to say I appreciate you and Law because honestly, bro, for like the past 3 years, I've been a blind sheep. I haven't been paying attention. And honestly, I feel like about 85% of our fan base have no clue how these Joneses operate.
Yeah.
No clue. Whenever you tell them that, they're like, what the hell are you talking about?
Yeah.
They don't be doing stuff like that. They trying to win. Just, yeah.
Facts.
Yeah, all right.
Yeah.
But bro, it's like before we even line up to play the opposing team, we come up to the game in Gunwood. We are limping. Before we even game plan on the other team, dog, you got the contract war.
Yes.
Don't pass him the ball because, blah, blah, blah. And I'm like, bruh, on top of them trying to worry about trying to scheme him to get open across the, you know what I'm saying? And it's like, bro, it's hard to win. Jerry Jones, you cannot mix corporation business with winning. You gotta pick and choose. Which one are you gonna do?
Yeah.
And he really trying to mix it, bro, and it's not working.
That's what he doing. He trying to mix it. The corporate
He's
Cowboys.
trying to mix it. Yeah, and I want to say it was a clip. I think he was on the radio. I forget like which show, but he basically was saying whenever they talking about the Cowboys, that means that we doing our job. And I'm like, he sounded proud about this. And it's like, bruh, Jerry, when are you going to become a villain to everybody saying that your team is not what they are? When are you going to put all your chips in the middle of the table and say, damn it, I'm tired of y'all talking about my team? Like, when are you going to write that check that you keep saying that, oh, well...
The conference has been locked.
Or, like, what was that saying that he say about...
If y'all knew...
Hey, you don't know the size of a check that I'll write.
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
Hey, when you going to write
because I would be willing to write the size of the check that I would be willing to write if it could guarantee him a Super Bowl would surprise you. That's what he said.
Bruh. He not even thinking about writing that damn shit.
Nope.
He's not. That's fool's gold.
Fool's gold. Yep.
But I don't want to sound like an angry mob here, but
nah, bro.
But man, like we gotta open our eyes. This is what we
supposed to do, man. We supposed to talk about this so that we can really talk about Micah Parsons and balance. You know what I mean? That's what this is about. It's about measuring the Kool-Aid of the environment and shining a light on a toxic environment that Ray Charles could see was going to eventually affect some of your better guys. So I'm not surprised that tirades from CeeDee Lamb or Micah Parsons, they learned it from Zach Martin. They learned it from Tank. They learned when you're an asshole, you get paid. So when you're a beta, you get treated like a simp. It's just what it is.
Yep. And the Cowboys, I do feel like they do a very good job on getting these guys while they're still young. They're humble. Like, hey, I just made it to the league, so I'm trying to do everything in my power to be a good boy.
Yeah.
And just while they're doing that, they are taking advantage of you.
Yep.
Every chance they get.
It's what it is.
But yeah. But I'm gonna let your other callers get through.
Appreciate it, Chris 214.
Open your eyes, Cowboy Nation.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
Let's just keep that pressure up, man. Because the more that we show that we see it, the less they likely to do it. For real. Appreciate it, Chris. Good call. All right. Here we go. 318. You a new caller, man. What's going on, man? Welcome to the show. I never saw you before.
So, boss, what you got going?
What's up? Who is this?
It's Travis.
Who? Travis?
Yeah.
What's up, Travis?
Chilling. Man, I was watching the game yesterday, bro, and I was looking at the team, man, that play up there. I remember, I think I seen Law's show yesterday, and he was saying that we ain't too far from the team, the Niners and the Chiefs. And when I look at it though, bro, I feel like we not mentally tough. I feel so. I look at them teams mentally built. You feel me?
Mm-hmm.
So, I think the bridge between us and them teams bigger than what we think it is because of the mental. Because if you look back at it, bro, when we go down by when we go down by 14, 17, we mentally check out. You know? And yesterday, bro, them teams there, they felt like they weren't never out of it. Like, they come out and after halftime, when the 49ers, they got their first down, they got a first down after halftime, they were celebrating like they won the Super Bowl. Huh. You know what I'm saying? It's that you play ball. It's that intensity, bro.
Yes.
You know what I'm saying?
Boy, you talking, boy.
You see Patrick Mahomes do it all the time. They be down by a lot. They get one first down and they just go crazy. You know what I'm saying? Because that's what it takes, bro. It's one play at a time. Like us, we gotta get that mental aspect. Like, bro, it ain't about getting a touchdown on every. Let's just go down here and get a first down. Let's just start there. You know what I'm saying?
When they do it, it's a problem when I do it.
Stop. Fuck a pick six. Fuck a sack fumble. Fuck a turnover. Let's just get a stop. Let's just get them off the field on third down.
Cool when they do it. It's a
we
problem
know
when I
after
do
that,
it.
we can keep doing it. You know what I'm saying? It's the mental aspect, bro. And when I seen that game, bro, and you could tell by, I ain't gonna lie, if that was us up 27, whatever they was up on San Francisco like that, we shut the game out. Because for the most part, when we get our feet on
we would have went straight finesse,
finesse, 2
When we get in a big lead like that, we get our feet on their neck, it's over with. Like we know how to smother most part.
Bring real back.
I don't even think it would have got to that with us. You know what I'm saying? Because at that point, that take a mental mindset. You gotta have it in your mind. You gotta think it before you do it. You gotta have it in your mind, like, man, we could go ahead and run them balls off their field. We can really do that. You hear me? And then that's how it happened. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. And see, Vic, you say Victor, right? Your name Victor? Travis.
Yeah.
My bad. Let me just go and put this in there. Yeah, Travis, bro. I don't see how guys can be like that if one group is considered sons and the other bastards. Or if you saying, hey, these are our guys, but those guys over there, nah. Like, how that team go come together, Travis? Like, how does that team play together, bro? How does that team all celebrate together? Right? So if we don't call out this culture stuff, we gonna keep having the same stuff. That's why I said starting the show, I'm sick of talking about this or people talking about this or our content creators or the media. Now we're hearing all these people talking about culture. No, we need to address culture when we winning too. When you see favoritism, when you see favoring of our draft guys, when you it's time to say it then. Cause we ain't gonna have what you saw, bro, until this team start really being one. But as long as you got categories of players, our guys, not our guys, well, you know, we gonna be front runners. We gonna be that team that as soon as the team get ahead, we gonna lay down. Cause we not together. You right though, bro. Let's just keep calling them out, bro. For real.
So this is how I look at it, boss. There's two type of people in this world, bro.
Mm-hmm.
You got people who play to win and people who play not to lose.
Yeah.
And when we play them type of caliber teams, we playing not to lose. That's why we never win.
Right.
And one more thing before I get out of here. I think you stay in Dallas, right?
Yeah.
So peep game, what you see with the other teams when they lose. You see, like, when they lose, you see they news. I don't know if they do that down there. But you see the news go around asking random people, man, how you feel about this? How you feel about the organization? And they get their thoughts out to them teams. Mm-hmm. You know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
Like, that don't happen in Dallas when we do it. We fed up too. Why the news don't come around and asking people around Dallas, like, man, what you feel? How you feel about this? How you feel about this?
Ooh.
You know what I'm saying?
Man.
That'll be a big light to them Jones, bro. And that's all I gotta say, my dude. I just want to highlight before.
Good call, bro. Good call, man. Travis, I got you locked in too, bro. So next time you call, I'm gonna address you by your name, bro. Your voice matter.
Appreciate it, brother.
That was a very good call, bro. I love that. Jessica.
Yes, boss. Y'all tell it that I'm into my topic. But I was gonna say, do you see? He was talking about the other teams and all that. You know what those other teams got? They got unity.
Mm-hmm.
They got the GMs that are in their places. They don't get down off in the coaches situation.
Mm-hmm.
They don't tell the coaches how to run the team. They don't ain't up in the locker room talking about they want them to play this way and that way. But we do all know that he's a gambling man. He's a billionaire. He's greedy. First of all, Jerry Jones is a greedy man, money hungry, money grubbing man who is grimy. And who is, when I seen that picture you had up there, all I can see is pure evil.
Ooh.
He's like he got hate for not that KKK kind of hate in him. He needs a heart rearranged. His heart needs to be rearranged. His mind needs to be rearranged. He needs to get out of his own way because you keep hollering about you want glory hole. I want some glory hole. Well, if you want some glory hole, then stop sabotaging your own team. Stop being in the culture. Be like the other people. What I saw those people had, they had unity. They had oneness. The coaches was involved with their players. They're talking to their players. They're keeping their players' head in the game. Even when they was down, they was studying trying to get Lamar to focus and get back into the game, but he got dysfunctional because of what his people. If I said everybody want to talk about that, everybody wants to talk about this person, that person, like Pat Mahomes back in there, finna get ready to go to a Super Bowl. Okay, 49ers, they finna get ready to go to the Super Bowl, right? Okay, like I said, those teams, they coaches do their job. The GMs are not down in their locker room or doing whatever. At least we ain't never heard nothing about all the chaos that we got in Dallas. The reason the chaos is here is because of Jerry Jones. Because of his evilness in him, his griminess, his evil, wicked ways. And if his wife told him, when his wife told him to shut up and sit down and let them boys play, they won the game. See, a lot of people want to talk about this and that, but when you got a woman with a backbone that's backing her husband and letting him know when he is wrong and putting him in check, she need to get back in there and get his butt sat down and tell him, look, you need to let them boys play, and you want to talk about a glory hole, you want a Super Bowl. If you really want it, then let them go do it. But now I'm starting to believe what my supervisor that I argue back, well, my director, I used to argue with him, like, man, I'm older than you. I'm 50-something years old, man. That man don't want that black boy to be the face of his franchise. And I argued with him. I was like, man, why would he have him here then if that is it? Perfect. But the culture mess needs to stop. If you want glory holes, then you ain't got no Romo up in there. Okay, they saying all this about that, about 10 years of Romo and no Super Bowl, but he was a high-paying quarterback, but everybody want to be all off in Dak's pockets and talk about Dak don't need to play. He ain't. Yes, he is it. But when you got a grimy GM like Jerry Jones, how do you expect him to go out there and win? What did they do? They took his players away. They took Amari Cooper away. Why? Because when Dak or Amari Cooper was out there, they was balling. They was grinding. And Zeke and everybody else that was out there, they all was together. But then when Zeke spoke out and said, we change up the plays, they get mad. And they gonna come at us. Now Zeke ain't here, right? Amari Cooper spoke out about Keelan Moore. He ain't here. Everybody that spoke up, not on this team, as you said. But like I say, the man, we ain't got unity. We ain't got togetherness. We ain't got oneness. The coaches not standing up for their team. See, if that had been Mr. Jimmy Johnson, when Jimmy Johnson was here, what did he do? He put him in his place. You gonna let me go up and do my job that you hired me to do? That's why he not here. And Jerry really took so long putting him in there because he really didn't want to put him in there. But as you say, our voice matter, boss. We kept on talking about it, and people kept on coming at him about it. And so he's like, man, let me go on and put this man in there. Because I put proud people like him. Because I know I ain't trying to take up all of everybody's space, but I'm just saying, you can't have a Super Bowl if these crooked people, grimy people like Jerry Jones, a worm, a skeezer. He's really wrong. And it's going to take this man having a heart change, mind change, rearranging. But it's going to take a lot of prayer going up on that man. And that's why I be praying for him all the time. When they first came up by Dak Prescott thing, I was really praying for that young man. When he got hurt, I was really praying for that man. I was praying that they didn't break Dak's neck. Yes. In the game that we lost in the playoffs. Right. Everybody want to talk about this and that, but this man was discombobulated because he was out there running for his life because the O-line kept on allowing him to be getting sacked and hit and stuff. So you expect him to have a perfect game when his O-line is not doing their part. It ain't going to happen. Patrick Mahomes wins. What did they do? They fought to keep them out for him. When the other players out there, they all this line fought to keep them off their quarterback so he can make moves. If your O-line is not holding up, your quarterback gonna be out there running for his life, and he ain't gonna get a chance to have a good game. He gonna be throwing off. Because he's trying to rush a ball to get his team down the field also, and trying to make sure that we stay in the game and not get off the field, to give the defense time. But had the defense not allowed the 48 points, then this game would have won, because Dak sure did get his team back up enough to take over this game, but yet the defense let him down. So you want to talk all this stuff and that, all this discombobulation, we got to be together. You got to be a whole team. That's why I always kept posting that one for all for one and one for all. I kept on.
Yeah, one band, one sound. I remember what you post.
Yeah. I do that a lot, boss, because I be trying to get their attention and try to let them know that's the only way they're going to win. Yep. You win together. You lose divided. You're going to lose.
Yeah,
but
divided.
I'm going to get off the phone. I ain't trying to make y'all sleepy or nothing, but that's why those teams, didn't you see what that GM did? He got back. He gave Mr. Reed that trophy and let him have his time. I didn't like the fact that they didn't allow the black boy to have a speak. He was up there. They didn't let him speak. That culture mess took over right there. I said, look at that. I wanted the ball to see how that culture just kicked in right there. They didn't let the black boy have his time. But y'all folks don't learn to listen to folks. The culture is for real.
It's culture
for real. The black folks, they don't want the black folks up there. They don't want the chocolate face. They want the half-breed, the Caucasian men. They don't want the black up there. Y'all gonna learn.
And she just hung up. You know, before I take this last call, it's pissing me off how I've been seeing a lot of content about Lamar Jackson. And it's been grimy. Like, it's a lot of the same talk. He can't. The same can't that's on Dak is on his type can't win it. Whoa. He's not gonna really convince me until he wins a Super Bowl. What? Huh? No, Lamar doesn't have to win no damn Super Bowl to already show that he can. See, I see what y'all doing with Lamar and that. What y'all trying to do is y'all trying to make the bar high as hell. They gotta win the Super Bowl or they ain't nothing. Wait, bro. You ain't gonna only put that standard on the brothers. No, bro. No. They are significant and they are very good even if they never win a Super Bowl. Let's make that clear. All right, 409. You are live.
Hey, what's up, boss? This B-Bird. I'm calling from work.
B-Bird. Whoa. Do you be calling me from different numbers? Because I know I
No, I'm calling
in.
from work. I'm calling from work today, so it's a different number.
Gotcha. Okay. Because I would have already. Yeah. What's up, B-Bird?
Yeah. Not much. Hey, I want to tell you a story. And just kind of make it equate to the Cowboys. That is, we got to. Me and my wife was blessed to be able to move into a new neighborhood and upgraded neighborhood and upgraded house and everything. So, that was in 2020. So we've been, messing around with decorations. But when we go out and look at stuff and say, okay, we like that, but man, look at that price on it. And so we don't necessarily get it. And we might get something that's kind of like it, but it's not that, but we're saving money because we're looking at our budget as we shop too, right? So here we are 3 years later, and our house still don't look like what we want it to look. So what we ended up getting is an interior decorator. My wife sought this interior decorator, so her and her crew came out and they got all these ideas or whatever. And so they started working on the house, and you can just see the changes in the house. And so what that put me in the mind of is that the interior decorator is not necessarily worried about my money, because it's not her money, it's my money. It doesn't affect her. All she cares about is making this house something that when people walk in, they're like, wow. But we had to get that to detach ourselves from our money. And I'll tell you what I mean by that. So the structure that the Cowboys have, you have an owner who's a GM, and you have a vice president, and it's their money that the GM is spending, right? So whereas if you had another GM, the GM, a real GM, is almost like the interior decorator. He's just gonna go out and get the best team he can with his money. He's not really worried about a whole bunch of stuff because it's not really his money. But when the owner is the GM, it's his money. It's personal to him, and he's like, man, I don't want to pay this dude this much money. But that's why you need a middleman to go. That's why we needed the interior decorator, because there's some things that we wasn't gonna buy that we needed to buy. And that was going to look good, but we was too much looking at our budget. But the interior decorator came out and said, no, this is going to look good, y'all. I got it. Y'all gave me the budget. I got it. Let me go out here and get everything, and we're going to get it. And that's what you need. The Cowboys don't have that. They don't have somebody that separates them from their pockets. See, if you understand the analogy what I was just trying to create?
Yeah. You line that up. I got it.
And I think what ends up happening is the Joneses are so tight because it's just their money, man. And that's why you need a GM. You need an owner, man, that's in Cabo, St. Lucas. And hey, man, y'all called me. Did you hear? What's his name from LSU? Spears. I think Spears, a former defensive tackle, came from LSU, played for the Cowboys, and then I think he went to Baltimore. Did you hear his clip? He said, man,
send it to me on Twitter.
Okay, I'll do that. He basically said, man, I went to Baltimore for 1 year. He said, I think Steve Bisciotti is the owner. I said, for 9 months, I saw the owner 2 times.
Oh, wow.
He says, all I saw him is 2 times.
Wow.
And he said, man, the man is going. He got business to take care of. He's going to do his business. He left that to Ozzie, and Ozzie and the coaches ran the team, and that's how it's supposed to be. That man just, hey, I'm gonna give you the money. I'm gonna give you the leeway to go and do what you got to do. Man, call me. I'm gonna be in Dubai. Call me and let me know what's going on. That's what they do. And so the Joneses are so involved in this thing, man, and it's personal to them. That's why I told you before. I forgot our defensive end that we went to Denver. No, he's at San Francisco.
Where? Oh, you talking about Greg? Not Greg. You talking about Randy Gregory?
Randy Gregory. They was talking about that clause I remember I told you about that clause that was in their contract.
Yeah.
Well,
yeah.
We talked about that. I said that clause should never be in a contract. How you ever going to attract a free agent that's on the market and get into a bidding war with them? You're never going to attract them. Then if John told me, you're not even trying to attract free agents from other teams. You're not even thinking about signing free agents from other teams. And so So the two things, I've always been. I'm glad this thing is catching on more now. More people are talking about culture, right? And I've been talking about it since ever I've been on with you, and been on with everybody else. But the other thing that we'll talk about is
culture like every month.
Yeah. And some people don't want to talk about it, but at the end of the day, man, that's what's getting us every time. Culture and structure, though.
Every time.
But the structure also, right? You have no checks and balances up top.
No.
And so since you have no checks and balances up top, then this is what happens, man. And it's just that I think, and people say, well, why would you continue to be a Cowboy fan? Because I think that we want to get lucky or get uber talented to win. I just don't think that the way, and I just don't think that the way we're structured and the way our culture is that we're set up to be successful. We're going to go plug some holes here and there and say, oh, I think we got it, and then something else going to pop somewhere else, right? So I don't know. I just wanted to call and talk to you about.
It might be when the grandkids take over, to be all the way honest, man. You know how it is,
you say
man.
Grandkids.
No, I'm serious, B-Bird. Like, you know how it is, man. Moses and them had to die, man. That new generation could not inherit the promise, man. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
That old thinking couldn't do it. We go probably need them grandsons who go be young, hungry, want to make their own name, not Steven and Jerry, man. Steven and Jerry. I mean that though, like, and that's the thing. Somebody say, why you still a fan? Somebody asked me and Terrence Parsons was going up the elevator, and the guy got on there, and he said, I'm a Cowboy fan. He said, but I'm thinking about not being a Cowboy fan. I say, bro, it's only one way out, bro. You can't just it's dead, baby. It's only one way to get out this, bro. You got to ride this all the way to you in the casket, homie. You know what I mean? I just
and if you can't change teams, that means you never really was a fan.
Right. Exactly.
Yeah, if you could change teams, you never really was a fan. Not on the level that we respect fandom on. You know what I'm saying?
Because see, fandom is still doing what we doing. You can be a fan and hold your team accountable. That's still a fan.
That's right.
You know what I'm saying?
That's right.
So, because at least B-Bird is active. You go call in, you go give your ideas, you go do research. You didn't never lay down, B-Bird. You might not have no podcast, but you work. You know what I mean? You put in work.
Yeah.
You put in research. I heard you call my show and share your research, other people's show, and you doing what you're supposed to do. So when we eventually win it, you go be one of the most happy because you actually put in the work. You done never lay down. You done never quit. You let your voice matter. You put your grievances out there. You put solutions out there. Most importantly, So yeah, it's.
And I still have those friends that blame Dak Prescott, and I've been kind of showing them stuff like, hey, I send them like little clips and little this and little that, just showing them what people have been saying about. I got to send you something else too. Something came out today. Did you see what they asked a guy? Say he's a farm. He used to be in the I guess the draft day with the Cowboys, and they said Detroit called Steven and asked him about a player that they want to trade for him.
Yeah,
did you see that? And he said he didn't know who he was.
Mm-hmm.
And then I don't, but that's okay. But then you got off the phone, you didn't even do no research. So they called back and say, hey, you thought about it? Yeah, we ain't gonna do that. Like that's what I'm saying. That's what we're dealing with, y'all. We're dealing with people, guys that have the title that never earned it. And that's just what we're dealing with. It's the only title earned is ownership. When Jerry earned to own the Cowboys when he bought them, but the GM, he didn't earn that. Vice president, he didn't earn that. And Stephen Jones, I think, over player personnel, they didn't earn any of those things, man. They didn't get those off merit, and that's why we here where we are now. This is a mom and pop organization.
Yeah,
that's just what it is.
So you know what likely happened with that? It was a free agent that was likely a competitor to one of his sons. So it's almost like that same ridiculous stuff that was coming out when people were saying we need to go get Bobby Wagner, and Bobby Wagner put out himself that he was in talks with Dan Quinn, and we protected as a fan base LVE.
Yeah,
that's a no-brainer, bro. That was never hard. That was always like LVE, Bobby Wagner, are you playing or are you serious?
Yeah.
You know, it was like, bro, don't play with me, bro. If Bobby, yeah, but you know, but he's so committed to his guys. It don't matter if Michael Jordan was mixed with Deion Sanders and Barry. You know, he don't want it.
But you know what it is, man, and I'll tell you what it is, boss. This happened. I've been a fan for a while, but this happened a long time ago. And when Jerry, you know, saw all the accolades that Jimmy was getting for winning the Super Bowl, he didn't really like that because he said, "I'm the GM. I should be getting some of these too." But nobody really recognized him as a GM. They're like, "Yeah," they did the quote fingers, like, "Yeah, sure, you're a GM. We know Jimmy's doing it." So when he fired Jimmy, then he thought that, okay, I won the Super Bowl. Okay, now they're going to give it to me. No, then they gave it to Jimmy. Then Jimmy put this team together. This was Jimmy's team, so he still never got it. So now he's going to these owners' meeting with his chest stuck out, but they ripping him when you get in there. They ain't giving him no respect. Why? Because you ain't won nothing. But I did. I won 3 Super Bowls. As an owner, Jimmy did all that. And so he is still, remember I told you about the street cred thing? Mm-hmm. He is still, they are still trying to prove to the NFL that they are football guys. Well, how do you do that? Do you do that by getting a lot of free agents? No, by drafting guys and bringing them up our way through our system and winning with our guys. Well, that shows me that, you know, that shows me that you're a football guy. That's what they thinking in their mind. That's why they don't. That's why they don't really like to get free agents. That's why they treat free agents like bastards. Why? Mm-hmm. Because if I win with you guys, I don't get as much credit as I win with LVE. Because I drafted LVE. Mm-hmm. You see what I'm saying? Mm-hmm. So I think the essence of the issue is ego, and the essence of the issue is wanting credit for football guys, and you ain't gonna never get that because what? And then when you say, okay, Jerry wants to win. No, he wants to win his way. Why he wants to win his way? Well, his way gives him more credit than just winning. And so I still remember, man. I knew we weren't going to win the Super Bowl for a long time. I didn't think it was going to be this long. But when Barry Switzer got on that stage and said, after the last Super Bowl, said, we did it our way, baby. I said, I said, he was out to prove something. Yeah. And I said, he did. I said, he was out to prove something, but he never got the credit for even that Super Bowl because remember, the team was still 90% Jimmy's. Yeah. So he wasn't going to get that.
And see, this is the other proof of it is when he said in that same press conference that what you're talking about, he said, because remember the first time when he bought the Cowboys, he said, winning is the name of the game. We will win, you know, and all that. Yeah. People didn't notice that it changed after Jimmy. It actually changed that we will win positive. That's what he said. So he put, like you say, a condition on it. The first time it was no condition. It's whatever we got to do to win, that's it. You know, we will have some Miami cocaine balls, whatever. You know what I'm saying? Like, whatever. Yeah. It's going to be a Florida team full of chocolate. You know what I mean? Whatever it takes. Yeah. You know what I mean? Yeah. These boys gonna be gangster. Yeah. What? Oh, fine. Yeah. Get them the White House. Oh, where they can just, you know, do whatever they want to do.
Yeah.
See, that was the form. Now that he done got him some. Now he got conditions. Let's win positive. You right.
And we look at more at brand, right? Like you said the other day. Like the brand is more important than anything, right? And that's what it's this thing, man. Whereas, are you going to try to win this thing, or are you going to try to generate the most money? Which one are you going to do?
They picking money.
Like it can't be. Yeah, they pick the money, and what he's trying to do is trying to balance both of them.
Yeah,
I want to generate a lot of money,
right?
But I'm trying to win too.
Right.
No,
He's trying to have it all.
Put the money.
Yeah,
he's trying to have it all. Yeah, he said, I can do it both.
Yeah,
but you can't.
Right. You gotta pick one.
You're gonna have to. Right. You gotta pick one.
Right.
Or it's gonna pick itself. Right. And so that's what it is. And so these other organizations, let me just take let me see. I want to say the Raiders, but you know, take the Buffalo Bills or whatever. they all about football there. And I know they're out of it, but I'm saying is you ain't got to worry about this circus stuff that's going on in Dallas. Sometimes, man, if you take all the circus stuff, I think what you should do is Dallas anyway, right? It's going to be popular, but you need to dull that down a little bit, right? But you can't dull it down because you're trying to generate money. And so, but I think in generating money too, man, I think you generate pressure on your players because what ends up happening is you want the Dallas Cowboys to be front and center of everything, but what they're going to do is that, look, Stephen A. Smith and Skip Bayless have made millions of dollars off the Dallas Cowboys.
Mm-hmm.
That's their ratings, and they lean into it. Mm-hmm. And so since they lean into it, we got fans out there that are not like fans like us that's listening to your show. They just get a clip here, get a clip there, listen to Stephen A., listen to these guys, and that's where they get their mindset from. But those people put pressure on players, and this whole big old thing is just get bigger and bigger. To me, what you want to do is you want to relieve your team of pressure, not put more on them. You see what I'm saying? Yeah. And I think with Jerry, the generating of money, of revenue. That's one side, but what you sacrificing? Well, I'm sacrificing like us kind of sneaking up on people. Because you can't, Cowboys ain't sneaking up on nobody. You know what I'm saying?
Nope.
So anyway, man, I'm going to let you go, brother.
Man, I appreciate it, man. You know you brought that heat, as always. Appreciate it, B-Bird.
All right, man. You keep on talking. I'll keep listening, bro.
All right, man. That was B-Bird, man. Y'all know B-Bird be angry. He's angry and he brings this. I got a button for B-Bird. Here's the button.
Bringing real back. He be speaking his mind. That boy with the shit.
We need more. We need more people that's focused on coach. B-Bird is definitely focused on coach. And we need more. Because, like we was talking about earlier, I really honestly don't believe that Jesse Holley meant anything malicious. I honestly felt like he read it wrong. I think he was looking at how Micah seems, because I said the same thing, because this is the thing. I said this to Terrence Parsons today. It's like, I'd never talked to Jesse about this in terms of Micah looking like he don't want to play linebacker. I'd never talked to Okoye about it. Never. But we all said the same thing. It looks like he doesn't want to play linebacker. That's what it looked like to me. Now, when I talked to Terrence, he gave me some light on some things that helped me. You know what I'm saying? And, when you watch the show, when we air it, you just kind of make your own judgment. But I still say, like, that Jesse, I think, meant well. I really do. I think Jesse was like, bruh, it looked like. Now, he connected, in my opinion, dots that really didn't connect. But I think some of what he was saying was true. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. And that's why I'm going back and saying, again, can you blame him? When you watching all these dudes, and this, I'm gonna say this one last time. When you watch all the nice guys, what happened to the nice guys? What's happening to the nice guys? Huh? You got treated like a simp. What's happening with the guys who assholes? The people who raise hell, the people who pout, the people that's like, give me the ball. I ain't playing no damn linebacker. Yeah. He said, what dots didn't connect? It's a good question. That's a very good question. He said, what dots from Jesse Holley didn't connect? Let me tell you, definitely one that specifically to me did not connect. He was saying that one of the indications of selfishness was Micah not wanting other people to run stunts, or him being the decoy in a stunt for somebody else to come open. And according to Jesse, that's selfish. But I don't think those dots connect. No. It don't connect to say that he's selfish because he don't want somebody running stunts to free up. And I said this to Terrence today. I said this to everybody. Y'all gonna see when I did the video. I want a player that push back on dumb stuff. Do I need to say that again? I want a player that's selfish enough to say, bro, why y'all throwing the Gallup? When you got me? What we doing? What we doing? Do y'all remember when they gave Gallup like 10 targets and CeeDee Lamb like had 6? Yeah, he's supposed to be acting a fool. Like, you know, those selfish dots didn't connect. Yeah. And Coach, yeah, we got Coach Fowler right here. I believe he was telling the truth, but I also believe Micah Parsons right in terms of why we calling stunts. I'm the best one out here, and I want you to say something about it. I do. Yeah, just like when Amari was like, why we keep running these stop routes? It's like, man, come on, Dak. Yeah. I want players like that. I want, like, what we doing, man? We running stunts for Osa. What we doing? Like, no, man. I'm that dude. If it's selfish, it's selfish. But shit, I take that level of selfishness. I will all day. I will all day because I don't think that's smart. I think you should be running the majority of your stunts for your best pass rusher. Makes sense to me, you know? So I don't think, like, I wouldn't want him to sit there mute. Like, oh, okay, I'm gonna be a team player and let you do stupid shit. Nah, I don't think it's smart. Nah, I want somebody. And I commended, like, for instance, Micah Parsons, I commended him when he said, man, time out. And I remember when he did it like he was mad. He was like, damn. Y'all remember when he called that timeout? And he was like, Coach, like, damn, we gassed. And they was like, and the commentators was like, Micah Parsons just called a timeout. It was smart. Cause he was out there feeling it. He like, bro, I know y'all want us to close this game out. I just need one TV timeout just to get my second win. That's all I need. And guess what they did? When Micah Parsons called that timeout, that pass rush got their energy back. Okay. Hold on real quick. Coach Fowler he said, I didn't agree with all that stunts they were running. They had people that could win one-on-one battles. And I do agree with that. I definitely agree for sure that we had the people that could win the one-on-one battles. What I'm saying, Coach, and I'm saying this to everybody, to me, that don't connect to selfish. That's all I'm saying. Those dots, to me, don't connect to selfish. I can honestly, and I'm being fair, I can honestly see where certain players can come across selfish when really it's your passion to want to win and you bold enough to speak up. So CeeDee Lamb did that this year. He acted a fool when he wasn't getting them targets. But guess what? He was right. Now, I could see if they would have started targeting him and then he wouldn't have did shit. No. He acted a fool when he wasn't getting his targets. He was acting a fool. And I remember saying, damn, what's wrong with him? I remember saying, like, man, what's wrong with CD? And then his CD was like, man, I need to get my targets, man. I want to win. And shit, they started targeting him and he took off. And see, this is what I always love about Coach Fowler. This is one thing I've noticed about Coach Fowler for a long time. Coach Fowler is fair as hell. You see what I'm saying? I've been noticed that about Coach Fowler. I noticed Coach Fowler let me tell you about Coach Fowler. First, this is Dante Fowler's dad. It's a scene, right? I remember in the preseason, I ain't gonna never forget, Coach. I ain't gonna never forget. Your son did something boneheaded, right? And I was like, damn, like, oh man. And you said it before me. You said my son was boneheaded for that. I say you can trust somebody like that because he's being honest. He's so let me tell you something. I had a coach used to always tell me, don't be the mama with the ugly baby. That's one of the realest statements ever. Like, don't be the mama with the ugly baby, where basically everybody can see that baby ugly but you. Because when it's yours, right? A lot of times we ignore the bad because of the good. I'm gonna tell you right now, Coach Fowler don't do that. I saw him call out his own son. For real. He didn't get quiet about it. I saw him do it at least 3 times. Called out his own son. You know who else dad I saw do that? Zeke's dad. See, Zeke dad that same type to where, and that's why, just think about it. Like, look at what the mama's been doing. It been the mamas that been in them headlines for speaking out. Them dads, they not on that nurturing shit. You know what I mean? Most real men are about accountability, even for their sons. For real. Real men. When you're a real man, you're not looking to look at what, you just, it's just what it is. I just want to say this. I appreciate you, Coach. I do hope your son stay, but if he go, I really appreciate you, and we definitely need to keep in touch. For real. I just want to say that. But anyway, man, what my goal always is to try to be honest in my analysis and to put solutions out there that's going to get us closer to 6. That's always my goal. Sometimes, yeah. Listen, y'all. Listen. I know he telling truth. Look at this. He said, I coach the same way. If my son is playing bad, I call him out on it. I could tell. And that's why I respect that. I saw you do it. He not lying. I saw him do it. Like, cause yeah. Oh, wow. Look at this. This is dope. Look at this. I love it, Coach. I love it. So, but we all need to have that level of integrity, because it's honestly not easy to have that level of integrity. Listen, so I'm sitting there with Micah Parsons' brother, right? It's a temptation to want to kiss his ass, right? It's because guess what? Everybody trying to angle to try to get close to Micah. You know what I'm saying? It's a lot of that. It's a lot of angling. So it can get to where you don't tell him stuff he needs to hear, right? I'm not going to be that dude. I'm going to be that dude that if I say it, you can trust it, even if you don't agree. I'm going to also say this before I get out of here. I think Jesse Holly is that dude too. I mean that, bro. I mean that. I would not defend Jesse if I didn't believe that. I would listen, y'all. Cause I've met Jesse when Jesse didn't know who I was at all. And Jesse went out his way to make not just me, everybody feel like they're important. I just know his type. His type is, if he said, he believes it, and he go tell you to your face, bruh, you need gum. He not go disrespect you, but he go tell you straight to your face, you need gum, boss. But he go give you the gum. That's who Jesse Holly is. So as we've been talking about trust issues, I want us to also check our hearts to make sure that we don't also have trust issues with each other. You know what I'm saying? That sometimes, and I mean this, you got to learn to look at the track record of a person. And when I look at and I said this to Michael, brother, today, I said, bro, I dealt with Jesse. I honestly know it sound bad. It could even look like hating. But I don't think that's the case. I told him straight up. I said, I'm just be honest with you. I don't think that's the case. I think Jesse's that dude that want Micah to do well, and it was tough love. I don't think all the dots connected on what he said, but it don't even matter. I respect that he got the heart and the boldness to say it and don't blink. And so this is what I would also say to Jesse Holly. Don't hide from it if you feeling the temptation to. Because I feel like it's a lot of pressure to try to get him to cave to what he said or to try to clean up what he said. If he felt like it was wrong, yeah, you can come out and say, hey, man, I misspoke a little bit. I got a little bit over my skis. That happens. You know what I'm saying? That happens. But at the same time, I want what's best. You know, and I want to say this, and I mean this. Shit. We need more people that's willing to say what's not popular. We need more people that's willing to say when this organization needs gum.
Boss Cowboy Sports, where your voice matters.
Look, moving too bossy, we don't tread softly, but not flossy, the streets that taught me, moving too bossy, we don't tread softly, but not flossy, the streets that taught me, I'm just trying to get my nigga paid. We came from Section 8, and I knew I was at since the second grade. Man, I swear my time is coming, cause I'm never late. Came from broken homes and broken dreams to getting paid. Dollar bill, listen close, this is not a drill. Niggas hungry trying to get a meal. I've been in light, who gon' pay a bill? I've been in action, been in traction, surplus with niggas lacking, shining light but still be blacking, red lights will stop the action, green to go, even when it's slow. Higher heights to balance out the lows. Can't ride the wave cause you ain't got a boat.